most common health problems: acid reflux, heartburn, GERD. It's a condition many people try to fix with antacids, but eventually the quick fix doesn't work. But there is a solution. Our next guest says the truth is surgery is the only way to get rid of reflux. Please welcome Dr. Clifton Thomas. Hello there. All right, so what we commonly refer to as heartburn, GERD, acid reflux, is it all basically the same thing?
Well, there's quite a few symptoms that can come around because of acid reflux. And what acid reflux, or reflux in general, is whenever we swallow food, it goes down through the tube-like esophagus into our stomach. And at the bottom part of that, there should be a one-way valve. So we've got a lot of irritating juices. One is acid in our stomach, but when they come back up into the esophagus where they don't belong, that causes symptoms like heartburn and can cause some damage.
Yeah, all right. So surgery, you're saying, is the only way to fix it for good?
So the only thing that fixes that broken one-way valve is to do surgery where we reshape that valve. Yeah, so the medications, the main thing that does cause a lot of damage to the esophagus is acid, so it does reduce acid, but it doesn't do anything to all the other juices that are coming back up.
Getting to the root of the problem.
Right.
All right, there are a lot of misconceptions about whether that surgery can really do that. So what have you heard from patients coming in saying, I didn't think this could really work?
Well, you know, the common things I hear is, number one is, why didn't somebody tell me about this before?
Yeah.
And that they worry about whether it's going to last and whether they're going to have a lot of bloating or other symptoms afterwards. And,
well, I say we ask David Willis, who is one of your patients. Hello there. Welcome to the show.
Thank you.
So you underwent the surgery, but not before doing all the things that people commonly do. Because when you have, if you have never had heartburn before constantly, you could go, okay, it's heartburn. It really shuts you down, doesn't it?
It does. You've eating Rolaids, Tums constantly, when you sleep at night, you have to raise your head and, try all that stuff, raise the bed.
Try to eat certain foods. And
right, can't eat certain foods, and this fixed it.
So life for you was miserable.
It was.
How did you come to decide that you needed the surgery? And did you think it would work like this?
I didn't know anything about it, that it would work and he recommended that we try it, and it fixed it.
Yeah. And how long ago was that?
18 years ago.
Wow. Okay, it's funny. 18 years ago, people didn't hear about this. So, all right, what goes into how you actually do this surgery?
So surgery is kind of a two-part operation. A lot of people have hiatal hernias, which makes that one-way valve go out of shape. And also, sometimes just the shape of that valve is out of shape. So on one level, we fix the hiatal hernia. In the other levels, we reshape that valve. And the operation, again, I've done it for 22 years. It's very durable. It's outpatient. People go home the same day. They're usually doing everything within a week. Quite a few things within a couple of days.
Yeah, we hear a lot about the medicines to take. We don't necessarily hear so much about this particular surgery.
That's right.
And again, a lot of these medications are not supposed to be used in a maintenance way. They're supposed to be used just temporarily.
That's right. When you look at the FDA, it recommends using these medications for 4 to 8 weeks. But people that have where the one-way valve is broken, often they've been on it for 10, 20 years. And so there is an option. The point is, there's an option that not many people are aware of, and they need to be evaluated, and the option needs to be discussed.
Yeah. Now, would you start doing other things before you get to the surgery point? Would you say to somebody, okay, let's try to limit foods. Let's do the thing like you're saying, sleep elevated, which I'm sure that was all comfortable, wasn't it? Yeah, no.
Not at all.
Yeah, not at all. And would you suggest those things first, or who should come in for this surgery? Is it when you're having, GERD every day, every few times a week? What?
So, yeah, you're right. People should try the medications, and in fact, that helps us diagnose the problem. If you take the medications and it takes care of the symptoms, and when you don't take them, they're worse, then that's what the problem is. We just need to further evaluate it and know how much damage is going on. So the typical person that I'll operate on is a person that has breakthrough symptoms despite taking medication. So they're taking medication, but they're still having heartburn, or maybe they're just feeling the juices come up and choke them. Maybe wake them up at night choking from the fluids coming up.
And I know there are folks going, okay, I'll do it after the holidays. And then after the holidays, they'll go, I'll do it after this. And then I'll do that. The longer that you wait, is it true that the more damage you could be causing? Well,
there's more damage. And what really has changed is the rising incidence of cancer of the esophagus. And I don't want to go out there and scare everybody into this, but nevertheless, it's the fastest rising cancer. And we think it's because of the juices that are refluxing up that are not acid.
Okay. All right, for more information on reflux, call Dr. Thomas's office at 713-936-0777, 713-936-0777, or visit him online at stop-heartburn.org. calm. We're coming up on the holidays. You're just going to eat anything you want, aren't you?
I can.
Because you can. Because you can.
now.
All right. There's a reason right there to have the surgery. Well, sick and tired of being